Okay, Ed. So tell me, I know you've been to Atlantic City before. So what's it like for you there? Do you hit the table? Do you spend much time on the boardwalk, or what's your Atlantic City experience been like?
I like to do a healthy combination of both. I like to walk the boardwalk, but I have been known to play the odd game of Texas Hold'em as time permits.
And do you play this with success, or how's your record there?
Well, I would say that I have, historically I'm ahead. Though the house always wins, poker's a bit of a different animal.
So you're a little bit up in the house right now?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to say I'm a great poker player, but I can hold my own on the table.
So I wanted to talk about the new album. Some critics are talking about sort of a maturity that's coming through your recent music. So I'm curious whether you perceive that and whether it's intentional or just sort of happens to reflect where you are in your career and your life, or what do you think is going on with it?
Well, ultimately, I think what I want all of our records to do is reflect where we are at that moment. We certainly never strive to make a more mature record, but I think that has literally been the critical response to every record we've made, including our first record, which was a more mature than our indie release. So, you know what? I think it's just people don't expect the depth of writing and lyricism from the band, because I think we're known for goofier things and poppier things, and I think when people give a real listen to every record, they go, "Oh, there's a lot more to this band than I previously thought." I think that's happened every single record, and for us, it's just nice that people are listening. But I don't think we're striving to be anything. We're just trying to make good music.
And you are, as you mentioned, you are known for your, kind of a sense of humor and in your songs, which I think initially kind of gave you sort of a unique place, especially coming in at the time of grunge, and those things were so many groups took themselves so seriously. So who were some of did you have influences? Did you reason why you went in this direction initially? Or I think I read with the B-52s as an influence, and that's not that's true.
It's just always been an integral part of how we relate to each other, and how we relate to our audiences. Certainly They Might Be Giants were an influence, but also bands like the Proclaimers and bands that had
especially at the time, and so some of the groups take so seriously. Who your influences? Reason why you went in that direction in it, or I read with the B-52s? That's true.
It's always been an integral of how we relate to and how we relate to our audiences. Certainly Giants were an influence, but also bands like Proclaimers and bands that especially at the time, and so some of the groups take so seriously. Who your influences? Reason why you went in that direction in it, or I read with the B-52s? That's true. It's always been an integral of how we relate to and how we relate to our audiences. Certainly Giants were an influence, also bands Proclaim and bands that
especially at the times, and so some of the groups take so serious. Who your influence, the reason why you election in or I read with the views,
it's always been an angel of how late to, and how to our audiences. You know, certain giants are an influence, also been proclaiming and that
you sort of, especially at the times, and so some of the groups take so serious. Who your influence, the reason why you went direction in or I read with the views,
it's always been an angel of how late to, and how to our audiences. You know, certain giants are an influence, also been proclaiming and that
you sort of, especially at the times, and so some of the groups take so serious. Who your influence, the reason why you went direction in or I read with the views,
it's that has always been that had an angel that had of how that had late to that had and how that had to our that has that had, you know, certain giants are an influence, also been proclaiming and that and
you sort of,
and
especially at the times, and so some of the groups take so serious. Who were some of your influences? Who were some reason why you went? Who were some direction in? Who were some or who were some read with the views? Who were some?
Always been
I kind of get
of how
late
to
I kind of get
and how to our you know, certain giants are an influence, also been proclaiming and that
you sort of
trying,
especially
trying
at the times, and so
trying
some of the groups take so serious. Who your influences, the reason why you went direction in or I read with the views,
it's always been an angel of how late to and how to our audiences. You know, certain giants are an influence, also been proclaiming and that
you sort of,
especially
at the times, and so some of the groups take so serious. Who your influences, the reason why you went perfection in or
moment
I read with the views,
we it's always been an angel of how late to,
you know,
and how to our audiences.
Well,
you know, certain
the
giants are an influence, also been proclaimed
music
and
sure I'm curious
that
so you sort of curious whether especially at the times, and so some of the groups take so serious. Who about your influences? I'm not going to reason why you went. I'm not going to direction in. I'm not going to or I'm not going to read with the deep. I'm not going to. 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 Always been. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Of how late to and how to our audiences.
One,
you know,
I can search out the new album
giants
it
are an influence,
also been sort of
claim
mature. I mean music. So
and that
I'm curious, you sort of and especially whether at the time or Tim's and or so. What some of the groups take in your close here. You know, what do you think? Who your influences? The reason why you went direction in or read with the DR
moment. That's we sat. It's certainly been trying in more of how you're more late to your and how it's your to our your search your giant and also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the time and so and some of the tokens and group things and so series and who and your and influences and reason why you want infection and happened or happened whatever the happened so that's happened always been happened of how it's trying to relate to trying to and how it's trying to our trying to trying to search trying to giants trying to influence also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the time items and so kind of get some of the token kind of get group six kind of get so here kind of get kind of get who kind of get your kind of get influences kind of get reason why you want kind of get action and kind of get or some whatever the or some always been of how we're some late to and how to our and certain and giant and also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the times and so that have some of the that have group six that have so here that have who that have your that have influences that have reason why you want that have action in it that have or that have whatever the so that's it's always been an angel of how late to and how to our certain giants and influence also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the times and so some of the group six so here who your influences reason why you want action in it or whatever the so that's it's always been an angel of how late to and how to our certain giants and influence also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the times and so some of the group six so here who your influence reason why you action in it or whatever the so that's it's always been an angel of how late to and how to our certain giant and influence also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the times and so some of the group six so here who your influences reason why you want action in it or whatever the so that's it's always been an angel of how late to and how to our certain giants and influence also been claim and sit sort of the especially at the times and so some of the group six so here who your influences